We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Comes set with the 0-1. Kingery leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger's got it. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Hot shot on the ground is short. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 1-0. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
The third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Drew Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Fouled off. Comes in with an average of 265, 14 homers, and 33 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Real Muto is on his way home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. And that misses 2-2. Runners off for second. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Peters is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His past line against Aaron Nola. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
In his career, Muncy hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The catcher, Will.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box, DJ Peters. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Peters, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, so the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ballgame. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Popped him up. Turner is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Clayton Kershaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Drew Jackson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. This is foul right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
here's Mookie Betts.
The left fielder, Mookie.
Here comes the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Now to the plate, Phil Gosselin, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Smith. Smith reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. So here's Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. No balls and one strike. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Will Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Roman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
Inside.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Throwing to second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So now to the plate, Aaron Nola. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Brett.
Too low, 1-0. He'll start this one at 274. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he misses 2-1. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation. Dustin May will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in steps Scott Kingery. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. And that's in there for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fly ball out toward left center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peters has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Grounded to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Fastball right back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Will Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup called strike one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 2. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping up now, Phil Gosselin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Nick Williams will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Nick Williams.
A ball and no strikes. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The set and the 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Smith finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Jock Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Victor Arano gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 64.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 7 homers and 23 driven in. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Drew Jackson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
A bouncer up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail 3-2. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Trinan, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 3-1. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 3.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-1 home.
Hey, dude. I got to count 2-2.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Smith. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You could see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Jackson is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
The batter, the third baseman.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 24.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A wave and a miss made him reach.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Phillies coming to the plate now, Will Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Number 30.
Quinn is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, DJ Peters. He's set, and the pitch. Robertson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45. Seager.
Out in front of it, strike one. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. David Robertson records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.